So I started as a freelancer, and I was doing freelancing for almost a year till 2018. And in the mid of 2018, somewhere, one of my freelancing account, the main freelancing account, got suspended.
Guys, I'm back with another interview on my show. I'm welcoming you on the Entrepreneur Warrior show, hosted by me, Nilesh Jain, and this is where we interview entrepreneur, affiliate marketer, coach, and consultant. Today we have one of the cool person, one of the best person. I inspire him from a lot. So he is a college dropout and started his six-figure online business affiliate. He started his journey from freelancing and start now he is a consultant and helping his student, his client, to making five figures in 90 days. He is a founder of Wexpedite. He is OFA guy. Sell 350 plus OFA. This is a huge achievement. And affiliate marketer, organic traffic god, mentor 700 plus students, and he is a consultant. And yeah, he's also a dancer, and like I like a lot of dance steps he published. So further wasting your time, let's invite Mr. Sharad Joshi on our show. Hey Sharad,
Thank you
bro.
so much, man. Thank you so much for the invitation for this.
I'm
Really
so
glad to be here.
great to have you on my show. And so
Thank you,
super.
man. Thank you
So
so
guys, if you are with us live, put hashtag live, or on replay, put hashtag replay. So Sharad bro, again, welcome to my show. This is superb to have you on my show. How are you,
Thank you so
firstly?
much, man. I'm good, man. I'm really good. Once I heard that you are going to take my interview, I'm more good. You can say that.
Wow, it's my pleasure to have you on my show. So, before we start, are you hearing me loud and clear?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, can you share a little bit about yourself, your backstory, like how you started? So, the people who don't know you, they might be started knowing you.
Okay, so my online journey started back in 2017 as a freelancer. I was doing engineering, I was in college, I was doing BTech. It was my last year, and I was really not good at the studies. So I was sure that I won't be able to get any job. That was 100% sure. And to be honest, like it was just a conversation between me and one of my teacher, and he started asking me, "What you gonna do after this year? Because this will be the last year of the college, and you have 28 backs in your engineering. How you gonna survive?" So that thing actually, gave me that spark that okay, I must need to do something before this year. So in 2017, I started as a freelancer. I started on multiple freelancing websites like Fiverr, People Per Hour, Gigbox, freelancing.com, Upwork, SEO Clerks, and so many other websites. I think eight to nine platforms I used to work. So I started as a freelancer, and I was doing freelancing for almost a year till 2018. And in the mid of 2018, somewhere, one of my freelancing account, the main freelancing account, got suspended. So it's like I was making money before. Last night I was making money, and today I was not making any money. So then I thought, okay, I will build a new profile. Then I thought maybe it's not a good idea because this can't be a long term business because I simply don't have a control on their platform. So even if I build and do all the work again, I won't be able to have my control, and they can just remove my profile whenever they want, right? So after that, I tried so many things like Instagram pages, YouTube videos. As you said, like I do dance. I used to post dance videos that haven't worked out well, and so many other things. And then in the end of the day, in you can say around October 2018, I thought, okay, I will just create my own website, and I will just do the freelancing directly without using any social media platform or any freelancing platform. I started doing that. I was getting some projects, and then I started realizing that what am I actually doing? I never wanted to do a job. So I'm not following entrepreneurship. I was doing a self-employment, right? It's like I was working from home on my laptop, but on someone else's business. So that time I thought, okay, I need to work on something that can go for the long term. I started searching on internet and finally end up on a video from Spencer Mecum, I think, about affiliate marketing, like how he's doing affiliate marketing, and that term made me hook up like, oh, what is this affiliate marketing? So you can say around 2019 January, I started, like doing affiliate marketing full time. So this is how I started my journey.
Wow. Like you just mentioned January. So
Yeah.
I also started my journey in the last January. Most of the success started getting
Mm-hmm.
some good result. Yeah, superb.
Mm-hmm.
uh, so you from the freelancer, you started your journey as a freelancer, and
Mm-hmm.
then you tried affiliate marketing. Now then you become coach, consultant. So if we see, you are started your journey is as a value ladder, like step by step process you did. So
Yeah.
most of the time people also have this query, like how I started, and also they have this hunger to start something online, but they
Mm-hmm.
don't know where to start. So and they have to start something, so how they
Mm-hmm.
start actually if they don't have any skill? So what is the first step you suggest to them if?
Okay, so if I talk about me, it was a complete planning in the 2019 starting that I planned out these things like how I gonna move forward in my life, right? I was sitting on my couch with a pen and paper. I was just writing the things like, okay, now what is next, right? What I actually want in my life. So I thought, okay, like I'm kind of, you can say traveler. I love to travel. I love to go out. I love to do dance. I'm like more kind of artist kind of thing, right? So I thought, okay, what I exactly want? And I thought, okay, I wanted a freedom, right? I wanted a freedom lifestyle. I wanted a time freedom, location freedom, financial freedom, right? There is something that can give you a true freedom. Then I started thinking, okay, what kind of businesses can get me the freedom, right? So I thought, okay, affiliate marketing is something that can give me the freedom, right? I can just move around with my laptop and do my business, right? Then I thought, okay, what am I gonna do next? Once I do affiliate marketing, because I'm a kind of person who get bored with the things very easily, right? So I already planned like, okay, well, after affiliate marketing, what am I gonna do? Then I thought, okay, then I will be doing a consulting business. Once I will get the results, if I have something proven to work, I will teach others how they can do it too, and I will create my coaching program, right? Then I thought, okay, what will be the third step? The third step will be like launching my own digital products, right? And after that, I will be running like some kind of masterminds, and with that, I thought like I will be running some, agency kind of thing, like doing funnel designing for people. So I have done all these things in alignment because I had a why, like what I exactly want to do, right? So that's the main thing. Like whenever you're starting out, you need to have clear why you're doing it and whatever you're doing it where it's gonna get you in the end of the day, right? Because if you're doing something meaninglessly and if you don't know, like if you're doing affiliate marketing, you really don't know what's gonna happen after 6 months or 8 months, then there's no point to do that, right? So first you plan everything in your mind and then you start doing it step by step. So I think that is the best approach to go for these things.
Super, super, like a super crazy thing. So, guys, if you are watching us and you are not taking notes, try to take notes because he's sharing tons of golden nuggets with us, right? So, you just mentioned like you need a freedom lifestyle and all, and also affiliate marketing is the thing. So, with the just one product of affiliate, you made $35,000 plus $35,000 with just one product. So
Mm-hmm.
how you actually made it? Like the product is OFA. So how you actually made it, and the people who just before I start this, like I got a message from one person, like how I sell the OFA. Like so
Mm-hmm.
I tell him like let's join the interview with Sarath.
Okay.
So
So, to be honest, before promoting One Funnel Away Challenge, I used to promote products like 4%, ClickFunnels monthly subscription, Aweber, Get Response, ClickMagic, so many products, right? So many products. And I was making some money, little from here and there. And I thought, okay, what can be a best product, right? So as an affiliate marketer, what I feel like, first I should buy the product, and if I like it, only after that I like to promote that, right? Because this is how you sell it. Because anyways, if you sell something to someone once, they will never gonna buy that same thing again from you, right? So what I did, like I bought the One Funnel Away challenge, I think in January 2019, most probably. And I really liked that challenge. That was like completely crazy. I was like, wow, that is a crazy value in $100 what people are doing, right? So I thought, okay, I would like to promote this program. So what I did, like I started, calling my friends, family members, hey man, I found a crazy opportunity. You should go for it. This, that. I tried it for a week. No one bought. Everyone like, man, have you made something with this? Have you got any success with this? I was like, maybe I'm just trying with the wrong people. Then I thought, okay, who is the person who can get value out of it, right? So I was like, okay, I need to actually tap into the audience who can buy this thing, right? So I thought, okay, who is a dream customer for this? Dream customer, it's like the people who already know about the ClickFunnels, or maybe already know about the funnels, right? And they haven't actually got some kind of success. So that was a like perfect product for these kind of people, right? So I started looking for like traffic sources, because I tried some paid ads in the starting that haven't worked out. I like burned like $3,000, got out of savings and all other stuff. Then what I thought, okay, who other people are promoting this? I started making a list of the top 10 people. Okay, who is doing it with paid ads, who is doing it with organic, right? Then I started seeing, okay, these people are crazy. Spencer Makeup, Steve Jellars, and this people are like very huge. I really can't compete. And as an affiliate marketer, I always used to ask one question from myself, like, why should someone buy from me instead of these people, right? These are the big personalities, right? Why people should buy from me, right? So then I thought, okay, I need to give more value, right? First thing that big people can't do is like they can't give their time to them, right? So I started giving my time to them. I started giving them like 30 minutes to 1 hour of calls, all right? Whenever someone buy one funnel away challenge with me. Second thing, I did so many bonuses and I made it like done for you funnels, right? It's like people can come, plug and play, change their name, and boom, now it's your funnel. Now you can have the same bonuses that I had. You can have, similar value ladders, and now you can promote it because that was working for me. So that's how it started. In the initial start, I tried this strategy for the first month. I sold like 16 one funnel away challenge in the very first month. And that was really good. I was like, wow, that's amazing. And after that, it is started working like a snowball effect. I literally sold like 25, 27 OFA in a single day, so that was going crazy, man. Like once it works, it works.
Superb, superb, superb. 25s in a day, like crazy. So, like you mentioned, you providing a lot of value, but in which format? At initial start of your journey, like you are not publishing that much of videos, not a
Yeah.
lot, just a few videos. So, what is the way you deliver the value? Like only written content in the target market, or something else strategy you use to
Okay.
give the value?
So, okay. So everything starts with like where your dream customers hang out, right? So I thought, okay, what I have done, I have thought, okay, like ClickFunnels right now have like 100,000 members, right? And if I go to ClickFunnels official group, they have 176,000 members. If I go to ClickFunnels 7, they have more than 84,000 members. So in total, it's like 300,000 audience in the Facebook groups. And out of that, 100,000 only using ClickFunnels right now. So it means there are 200,000 people who still haven't bought the ClickFunnels subscription or even one funnel away challenge. So I thought, okay, this is the right marketplace. Now I'm a little bit camera shy person. I never posted a single video on my social media platform. I just do post dance video, but not like this videos, right? So I started doing some post in the group, and moreover, I believe in like talking to people in one-on-one. That actually got me success, right? It's like whenever I used to go into the group, if someone is asking something, I used to connect with them. I used to provide them the value, and because of that value, they used to ask me, like, Sharad, can I buy something from you? Sharad, can I buy this one funnel way challenge from you? And to be honest, this is how I got my first sale. I was really trying for 2-3 months. I was not making any sales in the initial start, when I was not promoting one funnel away challenge but other programs, right? I was promoting Get Response and all that. And one day I was scrolling the feed, suddenly saw a post from a guy called Ivan, and he was doing, can anyone help me? He did a post, can anyone help me with set up a Get Response? I commented, yes, I can. We jumped on the call, and he literally asked me, a friend, Shad, can I use your affiliate link because I will be paying the same money? So that was a light bulb moment. Oh, okay. Whenever you
Wow,
provide
wow.
value, when you help people, then they buy. So I started doing more and more and more of these things, and that actually started giving me the sales. And once you get sales, right, and once you help other people get sales, they're gonna go into the market and they will be using your name. Oh, I learned from Sharad, Sharad helped me to got my sales, and now it's gonna create a word of mouth, right? That's where you actually scale the game.
Yes, definitely. Like most of the time, people tag you, even though they don't know. Most of like they are might be your student, or they might be heard
Hmm.
your name from someone. So
Yeah.
that's why they tag you, and this is how you are growing. Superb,
Hmm.
guys. This is one of the best thing that I also learned. So try to make sure you take a notes. So you are also organic traffic god. Like you made all the six figure of yours with just organically. So what is the most important traffic you are using? Like you are focused on Facebook or on Instagram for growing organically?
So what I believe, you should use just one social media platform at a time until you get success with that, and then you can tap into the different one. So I personally started with Instagram initially. Some sales that I made with, you know, affiliate marketing, that used to be with the Instagram and Facebook. Instagram was working good in the starting, but because of, you know, rapidly changing of the algorithm, that, you know, stopped my growth over there. So I started focusing on the Facebook only. So I have done like more than six figures. So whatever I have done, maximum amount of that came from the Facebook itself. And it's like very amazing platform. There are like 2.3 billion audience on the Facebook, right? One of the largest social media platform on the planet, right? And there are so many business owners and like-minded people who can actually buy your things, so maybe can sell you things, right? So yeah, Facebook is like major platform for me.
Wow, super, super. So you also recently share like you once you provide value in the group, you invite them to call. So directly people jump on the call, or any step or any process you applied to get them on a call. What is
Okay,
the
so
best?
this thing gonna sound very funny, but I never used any process
Okay,
in the initial start.
okay.
Like I literally did
Hmm.
like $30,000 just like that, because, you know, I was doing
Wow.
affiliate marketing. I was not having any process, no calendar, no nothing. It's just like people talking to me and telling, "Hey man, do you have 2 minutes to jump on the call? I can explain you on the call." Boom, jump on the call, close in 2 minutes, and boom. That's how I was making sales all day long.
Super,
So, but after
super,
that,
super.
I actually created a process so people can come on my profile. I can have a landing page on my profile funnel. Then there's a link, so they can click on the link, they can book a call, and now this is the process. But in the initial start, you really don't need all this. Just talk to people and close them. That's it.
Wow. Guys, super. Uh, we just have to provide value, and people directly attract why I we give the values. Like so, I watched your previous interview. In that you mentioned like starting of your journey is very hard. You you have a lot. You are facing a lot of challenges.
Yeah.
You don't have that much support from your family and all. So what is that one thing that keeps you motivated each and every day, and that's why you are at this stage today? So what is the one thing that motivates you each and every day?
There are only two things that can make someone motivate, right? One, when you try to go away from the pain, and one, when you try to go towards the pleasure, right? So most of the time when people are going towards pleasure, they don't have that much motivation. That motivation gonna fade away with the time. But if you're doing it for a small, or not a small, sorry, strong reason, then you will be motivated. Because when I started, it's like I had a but of running my family. It's like, if I don't gonna work,
Yes.
if I'm doing something, if it's not gonna work, what my family gonna eat next month, right? Like, how are we gonna pay the rent, how the things gonna work out. So that was the motivation, right? It's like what happened, my dad was doing a job of 14-15 thousand a month. He suddenly left the job, something happened, and now everything was on me, right? I dropped out from the college doing freelancing account got suspended, and, you know, there was a no source for the money. So yeah, that was the thing, because I was really trying to go away from that pain. You know, I don't wanted to see my family suffering from this thing. So yeah, that's what I can say.
Yeah.
That is
This
something
is
that makes
the
you
this is
motivate.
the really hard time. People are actually not see that time. They are just see about today. Like they see the chapter 10, not the chapter first. So yeah,
Yeah,
this is really remind me like yes, we have to focus. We have to focus on the learning. We have to grow. Focus on the growing. So like right now people watching your success, and most of the time they feel like wow, he's earning that much, his client earning. But you also have a failures in your journey. So what is your biggest failure in past, or what is your biggest failure, and how did you handle it or overcome from this particular failure? Because success is everyone
okay.
see, but no one watch failure.
I never failed in my journey. I really can't say that I have failed in something. I never failed in my
Mhm.
journey. I always learned new things. And I'm really
Yes.
grateful if something happened with my businesses. I'm really grateful that my freelancing side got suspended. I'm really grateful that I stopped working for other people, right? If I was, not, getting that account suspended or something doesn't gonna happen over there. So I might be working as a freelancer till now, right? So I don't think so. I failed. It's like you try 10 different things, something's gonna work.
Mhm.
And when you do it, for example, I started doing funnel designing, okay, in like February, March, somewhere in 2019. I was making like really good money, really good money with that, right? People used to pay me $2,000, $3,000 for the funnels, and that was going amazing, right? But I started feeling like, oh man, I don't enjoy it, right? I don't enjoy working for other people. I was not getting that satisfaction for myself, right? So it's like what I can say. If you're young, if you really want to become an entrepreneur, try different things. Try to do something. If you like it, then keep doing that. If you don't like it, then switch to other thing. There's nothing called failure. You always learn from the past things. To be honest, like for example, if I talk about English, right? English is my third language. I completed my education in Hindi medium,
True.
college, everything. It was really tough to talk to people in English. Really tough. Really, really tough, right? But once I started talking to people, I started enjoying it. And that's why I'm into this consulting business till now, right? So yeah, that should be the right approach for these things.
Uh, we have to enjoy the process. We have to love the process, and we are learning from the failures. What a point,
Anyways, you
right?
for example, like if you don't like the process, anyways, you will never gonna do it, right?
Hmm.
You will be always struggling, like you will be feeling like, oh man, I'm just doing something that is not worthy, I'm not liking it. Then what's the matter of doing that? Instead of that, you can go and do a job if you're not liking your profession. So yeah.
Definitely, definitely. Super. Like crazy. So you have also so many students, and you give them a good value, good result. You give an impact in so many people's lives. So how what is this things that you going to teach them so they are getting a good result in the business in their life? What is what is this
Okay.
secret?
So when it comes to business, I only talk about the 7 steps with them. I'm a person who is like very straightforward. I don't have like 10 different videos to talk about something. No, no, no. I just talk
Okay.
point to point, right? So I tease them, first of all, like how to have a good offer. Offer is everything. The offer is something that can change your life, that changed my life, right? So you should have a good offer. Once you have an offer, you should have a good authority, right? If you are having a good authority in the marketplace, now you need to understand how to get the traffic. Once you're getting traffic to your social media platforms, you must need to understand, you need to post a content that can convert a traffic into a prospect and prospect into the customer. So posting the right content. Once you post a content, you must need to have a conversations with the people, right? Do conversation with people, book them on a call, go on a call, close them, and once you close them, make sure to give them a transformation. Because if someone is not getting result out of it, it means you are not teaching something right? So whatever you're doing, make sure the people who buy something from you, they get some kind of result out of it, right? And that is the thing, when you will be getting like word of mouth and you will be able to scale. So these are the 7 simple steps. Rather than that, I just talk about mindset a lot in my programs and like in general with the people, because I think a mindset is something that played a huge role in my life. Because like if you don't have a right mindset, you can't get a right life, something like that.
Right. Uh, if you don't have a mindset, then might be we are not at that stage where we today. So right mindset
Absolutely,
and
man.
loving. Awesome.
Mindset, tool set, skill
That's
set, 3 things to win.
super. This is the 7 point that you mentioned. Super. Like the when so many golden information from insights from your experience. So super. Guys,
Thanks, man.
if you have any question, you can put in the comment section. He is definitely replied. So also, what is the mistakes that you made in your journey? Like any mistake that you made and you suggest to other
I
people,
did.
especially for new,
Okay.
because
So okay. So the biggest mistake I can talk about is like not working with the right people in your business, right? If you are selling to wrong people, in the end of the day, that will be a huge failure. Or even if you're trying to sell to a wrong audience, that will be huge failure. As I said you before, I used to call my friends, family members, hey man, I'm gonna change your life, buy this thing from me, right? So that is like really wrong thing, right? First of all, whatever you want to promote, think who is the dream customer, who is the person who's gonna get value out of it. And once you do that, once you select that person, once you select that specific criteria, then go and promote the things. So yeah, man, this is the only mistake that I can say.
Right. We have to choose the right dream customers. Right. Super. So,
Absolutely,
guys,
man.
we are here for a few more minutes. So, yeah, we have some questions from Mohan. Sharad is amazing person. Talk. Okay. This is the question. Which strategy you suggest for newbie in affiliate marketing? He just suggests. You want to suggest anything?
Uh, like, to be honest, just don't copy paste other people. That is the one common mistake that I can see in a lot of people right now. It's like everyone's profile looks very same, everyone's bio looks very same. Right? Don't do that. If you want to promote a program or product, just like what I have done when I used to promote One Funnel Away challenge, I actually stopped promoting One Funnel Away challenge in 2020 February or March somewhere, because I started my program that actually makes me more money. So obviously I will be promoting my own thing,
Yes.
right? But when I was doing it in the initial start, I was just focusing on a one program at a time, right? I actually created a profile funnel around One Funnel Away challenge. So whenever people can come and they will see that, okay, this is the person who just worked for the One Funnel Away challenge. Or like you can just go through
Okay.
my feed, everything you will find about the one product. That's it. So that actually don't
Awesome.
make up people confused about like what you do. And second thing, if you're working or promoting a one program, you might be having a testimonials from the people who gonna buy from you, or maybe who gonna get results with you. So you can use that for the marketing, right? So yeah, that's the only seven thing. As I said, that 7 steps, you just need to follow that. Other than that, everything is distraction, I can say.
Right. This is amazing. Like, we have to build authority with the one product at front end. Like back end, you can promote anything, but at front end, you have to come up with the one product, right? So, you also have this URL. Can you share it about what
Okay,
is
so we expedite, it's like my company name. We expedite is my one and only website where people can go. They check like all the testimonials that I have, all the people who have worked with me and got the results. And from there, if they like to work with me, they can schedule a call and they can jump on a call with me. And if I can help them, I will definitely. So yeah, this is the only page that I own right now, you can say.
we have one more question. Yeah,
Mhm.
what he too much. I think
Okay. How
it
important
is
is
a
it to have
business
a profile
profile.
funnel? So profile funnel completely depends. If you go to my Facebook profile, I don't have a profile funnel right now, right? I'm, usually changing all the things like every month, changing banners and everything. So having profile funnel is not that important once you have a authority in the market, once people know what you do, right? You can have like a pinned post and you can just, make use it as a profile funnel. But in the initial start, when you're trying to create your authority, when you're trying to show that you do something in the marketplace, then you should have a profile funnel.
No, definitely. We have like Facebook profile is like business profile. We don't focus on
Yeah,
the face. As we this is like a business for all the marketer of like us.
absolutely,
So,
man.
so how do people connect with you? And before we wrap up the show,
Okay, so if someone
yeah,
want to
this
connect with
is
me, they can direct. Uh-huh. So if someone want to connect with me, they can directly go to the vexpedite.com, or they can simply check my Facebook
okay.
profile, facebook.com/Itchrad, ITZSHRAD. They can come, connect, send me a message, book a call with me. Yeah, so that's a simple way to connect.
Super. So, do you feel market? We are getting tons of questions for you.
Do you feel the market for organic leads for Facebook works for? I don't know, man. I never tried it, and I actually never
Okay.
had any student who tried it, so I really can't say anything about this because
Awesome.
everything in the end of the day is testing. If once you do testing, if you get results, that's okay. If you don't, then switch it.
Yeah, definitely. Try and test. So yeah. So any final thoughts we before we wrap up the show for all the online marketer, not any affiliate, but who want to start an online journey?
Be consistent, work hard. That's it. That's what I have done in my journey. Like, be consistent. If you gonna lose the consistency, you will be losing everything. And if you're consistent and if you're not losing the motivation, then you will be doing great things. A lot of people don't talk about the downside of the journey, but I will say, like, in 2020 there was a time when I started making so much money. I got like very comfortable with the money because I was not doing anything. Like, I used to live in a small gallery for 4 years, like very bad financial situations. Suddenly life changed for better, making so much money. I got very comfortable. I started losing motivation because there was nothing hard in my life, right? So I was just like, I became lazy for 2 3 months. My business was like completely down, you know. And then I thought, okay, no, I need to do something. I need to have a big why. So I started thinking about that, and that was a time that actually made me like more motivated for doing the things that I'm doing right now. So yeah, be consistent and don't lose your motivation.
Definitely, everything is depends on consistency. Like because of consistency, I'm I'm not still not perfect that much in English, but I try every day better. So that is
Yep.
consistency is help. Like you mentioned, your English is third language, so I also we are from same state. Firstly,
Yeah.
right? So super golden nugget from Sharad Joshi, guys. He's sharing tons of golden nuggets. So once again, thank you so much, Sharad, for jumping on
Thank you
my
so much,
interview
man.
show. It's really honor to have you on my show. So thank you once
Really
again.
glad to be here, man. Thank you so much for having me over here. Really glad.
Thank you. I'm join you in a minute. So till then, have a
Sure.
great rest of the day. Bye bye.
Sure, man. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a good time. All the best to
Bye.
everyone who gonna watch this. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. So, guys, here you go. This is Saraj Joshi. He shared tons of golden nuggets like crazy. The knowledge he shared is most of the thing that I also learned from this interview. So, superb. And if you are joining me just now, try to watch this interview from start. And also, I put this interview on my YouTube as well. So, if you are not a part of, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please make sure to subscribe it. So, till then, Nilesh Jain signing off. Bye bye. Have a great rest of the day. And yeah, thank you so much, everyone. I see a lot of people join me. So, I'm so great that you are joining me till the end, like Pratik, Chiranjeevi, Ravi, Vibor. So, thank you so much again. And I'll be back with another interview.